Hello and welcome to another shenanigans. Today we have a user replay from SCraig. I actually found this replay through Facebook. He posted up a result which was epic. Yes, I know it was epic game, but this one was so close I had to actually do a video on it. I know I mentioned in my previous video about epic games not learning much, but this guy demonstrates the Minotaur beautifully. And he's come back after a year. After a year of pretty much not playing the game, he decides to come back and have another go. In a year, there's been some huge changes. You've got the CV rework. You didn't have the Japanese gunboat destroyers. You didn't have the American light cruiser line. God, there's just been huge amounts. So to come back, pull off this result, wow, I just had to do a video on it. I'm sorry. So yes, he's in a Minotaur. Tier 10 British destroyer, probably released roughly around the time that he stopped playing. Although I'm not entirely certain about that. Somebody in the comments can probably correct me exactly when the British DDs were released. And sure enough, he's got himself in a beautiful position here. He's got plenty of destroyers spotting for him. There's a destroyer, I believe the Shimakaze, who's in the top half of the center capping it for the team. And yeah, that's spotting all these wonderful targets here. And he's smoked up, he's not spotted, and he's just laying into this Montana here, who is desperately trying to push the cap, being very aggressive. And probably shouldn't be, considering the layout of the friendlies on Spencer's team here. They'll give some ridiculous crossfire. I think he learns the error of his ways and decides to push back over this way. But that means he's showing a beautiful broadside, which means that all these hits will now be penetrating and causing huge amounts of damage. And it's already up to 30k damage, even though there's only been less than 4 minutes of the game. So yeah, brilliant. You know, if you had teams like this, you're up against players like this, give it to you. Go for it. Go for it. Anyway, just having Daka moment. Going over the island. Montana will drop off. Yeah, there you have it. And then Margie, seeing what was happening to Montana, is quite rightly bugging out of dodge. Is getting out of here. And has only had one salvo from a Spencer here. So he's now going to reposition himself, and why he does that, hopefully you can hear a difference in the audio quality. I've recently bought a new microphone. It's an XLR microphone, so that means I've had to have a preamp installed as well. And hopefully I sound a lot better, a lot clearer, and it will improve the quality of my videos. Montana, really? Really, you've just been shot at a lot by Spencer here. You're tier 10. I'm sure you've come across, British cruisers before. He's even been detected briefly. Hopefully you're not going to push round here. All torpedoes out. Momentarily lost detection there. Is he going to show and push round here? Yes, he is. The torpedoes in the water. Not even aiming this way. Goodbye. Dragging up over 100,000 points of damage in the favour of Spencer here. Wow. Just wow. But to be fair, he was trying to make a play. And probably just momentarily lost concentration and knew that Spencer was actually here. Now, there's a Shimakaze player. They're in the centre circle. There's clearly somebody else in the centre circle because they're not actually capped it yet. So somebody else is in there, probably to the northern part, behind those islands because nothing's been spotted. So as he's been repositioning here, there's a Yamato. And once again, he is bugging out. The fire that's been laid down by both Spencer here. Oh! German destroyer. Z-23. again hasn't realised Spencer here has been detected by hydroacoustic. Oh, this is a paddling. This is a huge paddling. Bringing up his second kill of the game. Fantastic. Well played there. Very opportunistic strike there. Well aimed and well executed. Well done, Spencer. And sure enough, and don't blame you, the Yamato player is ducking out of dodge. Just getting out of here as fast as possible. The Imaga player is already turning. Is already getting out of here as well. And the torpedo sent from the Z-23 will not hit. Because he's ducking back behind the island. God's truth. I do feel sorry for those battleship players. As a battleship player, you think you are the best. The hardest, the biggest caliber guns. But when you're in this scenario with a DPM of a Minotaur, there's nothing you can do. You just watch your health just disappear. Preliminary drops his smoke. You probably didn't need to, because there's smoke screen up ahead. But, you know, better safe than sorry, because with those large caliber guns, you can get deleted very, very easily. Come on, and he's showing broadside Yamato. These are going to hurt, and hurt a lot. Notice in this case, he's focusing on the more dangerous of the two ships. The Yamato being tier 10 and the Magi being tier 8. So good target selection here. Come on. I haven't actually unlocked the Yamato yet. I haven't actually unlocked many of the Japanese battleships. Come on, is he turning? Yep, he's turning away again. Not surprisingly. You cannot see Spencer here in the spy screen. The destroyers are spotting for him. So there's just nothing that Yamato player can do. And our Tide have actually now taken the centre circle. But things are not looking massively rosy still. So they have lost 5 ships. The enemy have lost 4. There's minimal difference in the points capture. So this is still incredibly tight, this game. One good move from either side or one poor move from either side would seal the day. Now the Marg is in range. Shots out. Again, just working him over exactly like the Yamato. And apologies, folks. This doesn't give to great viewing, but it just shows you. And there it has it. Brings up his high caliber. 193,000, 198, 200,000 damage. Fantastic. But the scores is now even on ships killed. So the enemy have taken the northern half of the map, and Spencer's team have taken the southern half and the eastern half. This is very finely poised. Very finely poised. But slowly, Spencer's team is starting to rack up the points a bit, because they own the centre of the map, the centre of the circle. So they're just slowly gaining a bigger and bigger advantage, forcing the enemy team into a move which they may necessarily not want to take. God dear, look at that fight of fire. It's unreal, isn't it? Absolutely unreal. And finally, just out. Oh, he still could just get over the island, but there's some bigger fish to fry. And I like how he zoomed back out here so he can actually give a bigger picture. Look at that Minotaur player who's pushing south here. I wonder who will be firing at. Spencer here or the destroyer? Pops his hydro, expecting torpedoes. Not surprising. I would have sent a set of torpedoes this way as a guard my attack. But because his team have owned the centre circle for a while now, the enemy are having to make a play. This Minotaur has gone into the cap and he's trying to flush out that Shimakaze player. Hats off to that Shimakaze player. He's been very good. Oh, broadside. This is going to hurt. Ouch. And 2 salvos gone. Bring up his Confederate. Another devastating strike. And 5 citadels to the boot. Wow. Brilliant. Brilliant gameplay there. Perfect execution of an ambush attack there. Well done. But I need to just, for the tactical sense, focus on that Shimakaze player. I've highlighted him in the minimap. He's been doing a sterling job just stopping the enemy from taking the cap. So he's outside the cap now. He'll now reverse back into the cap circle, halting the points progress, and continue. And he's been doing that for 2 and 3, 4 minutes, enabling the team to the enemy team not to actually catch up with any sort of points. He's been fantastic in doing that. Coupled with the destroyer, which is a kid to his left, who's been firing into the circle and is resetting the cap that way. There you are. He's just backed into the centre circle and stopped the cap points. Now the fire from the kid is firing at the Yamato, who's pushed forward. And sure enough, they've just pushed all the way back. So what is Spencer going to do here? He's fired a speculative set of torpedoes, thinking that Yamato player will push back. He's going to have to come back. He's going to just do exactly like he did to the Minotaur and ambush him. Yamato's no fool though and is pulled away and is pulling north. He's just been detected by radar. Now what that could be. Looking at the ship's left, it's probably the Worcester, the new kid on the block when it comes to the 6-inch or the 152mm gun cruisers, which wasn't in the game when Spencer stopped playing. So he's just backing round now. Sure enough, there's the Yamato. He's just waiting to clear the island so he get a shot in. Torpedoes are out from the Shimakaze. Can he get this final kill? Come on, can he get his next? Will he? Oh, he's cleared. The kid is firing. There's the Shimakaze. He fires. Unfortunately the Shimakaze has got the torpedoes. But hello. Enter the next player, the Worcester, who radared him just earlier. Oh, he knows he's here and has fired back. He knows that Worcester knows that Spencer here is the most dangerous target there is. But with the speed of the Minotaur, he's ducked out and away from him. Come on, he's going to have to try and round the island again and take him on. Because that Worcester will easily be able to flush out that destroyer, the Shimakaze. And sure enough, the Shimakaze is pulling back. And the enemy are just starting to take the centre circle again. It's a great move by the enemy team here to make a final play, because it's still very much in the balance. 4 ships each, and they can still win it for their side. But it's all going down to Spencer, what he can do. The Margi is using the islands as cover. Probably learnt from all that fire before. Sure enough, there's the Worcester, who is started to fire at the enemy here. Sorry, to fire at Spencer. The old kid against the new kid on the block. It's going to be a tight one. Oh, Spencer turns away. Worcester turns away. Worcester changes fire because he's no longer showing a broadside. He can start shooting at the kid instead. He's been causing a nuisance all game. Shots out. Oh, come on. The Amagi is there. It's all about who's going to get the right fire in here. Come on. Worcester's pulling away. Trying to get out the cap. The Amagi is lining up a shot. Don't think he's aiming at Spencer here. No, he's not detected. Now he's been detected. He had that island as a bit of cover. Oh no, Worcester, you're not going to pull a Notster, are you? Sure enough, he pulls a Notster. Poor guy, that has just sealed his fate. If so long as Spencer can capitalise, I should say, because he's misjudged the speed of the Worcester just a wee bit. It's all about who's going to get the final kill. Come on. Come on. He's going to need more. Oh, a couple of 100 health left. Oh, 200 health. Kid's firing. Shots are in the air. Oh, he's just dropped out of detection. Kid's pulled smoke, but there's salvos in the air. And sure enough, he gets the kill. Fantastic play there. And a bit of luck. But you've got to have a little bit of luck in this game. Bring up his 4th kill. Also with a high caliber and Confederate. About 281,000 points of damage. It's a walk in the park. No, take that back. It's a fantastic result. Utilising the benefits of the Minotaur to its greatness. And that death has probably swung the game firmly back into Spencer's team's side here. Imago is doing his best in trying to cap the centre again. And quite rightly, people in chat are saying, well done guys, good game. So it's all about who can take the spoils of these two. who can take out the Amagi and that Hindenburg, who hasn't been spotted for a long while. Come on. He's now pushing himself into the centre circle. What with the kid on the left and that Shimakaze player. Hats off to the Shimakaze player. Well played, my friend. Very tactically aware in just stopping the cap. Not necessarily, you know, doing epic amounts of damage, but just stopping the cap and keeping your team in the side for a length of time, allowing your teammates to actually press home the attack and really win it for your side. So well done. If it wasn't for your effort, Spencer here would be singing from probably a different song sheet. But anyway, there's the Amagi. He's starting to round the island again. He's just waiting till he sees it. The Amagi is just repairing now. That's just going to be more damage for farming, unfortunately. But he's trying his best, and he's been a good play. He's done some heck of lots of damage. Bear in mind, he's been bottom tier. Sure enough. Oh, shots out. He's on fire. There's the Kraken. Fantastic. And just one ship left. The Hindenburg. Just the Hindenburg, who shots out. But the Shimmer has got his back. Laid a smokescreen right in front of Spencer. Well played. Great teamwork there. Maybe you don't see the see the Hindenburg now, or just briefly, but we all know where he is. So that's just saved a fair amount of health there. Come on. So it's all about who can get the final kill. Is it going to be the Shima? Is it going to be Spencer? Is it going to be the kid? And who's going to be the battleship player? We don't know yet. Come on. And he still hasn't broken 300,000 damage. I mean, what have you been playing at, Spencer? What have you been playing at? Anyway, you're also running pretty low on time. 40 seconds left to kill the full health Hindenburg. Could you do it? There he is. There's the Hindenburg. Come on. Oof. 28 seconds. Come on, Spencer. Shoot those guns. He's angling away. Just a little bit to help defense, but he's angled back in now. That's great. But with only 15 seconds left, so you can expect torpedoes in the water. There they are. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's just enough. Well played. Very well played. 326,000 points damage, right on the 0 mark of the game. Very well played, and I'm so glad you will put it up in the Facebook group, and also load it up on Watch Replays for me to take a look at. I just couldn't help myself and make a video. If anybody's out there got a replay they can use, send it to me in the link description. I've been Inspirational, and I'll hopefully see you all on the next one. Goodbye.